Moving scenes there from the commemoration events in France and around the UK to remember the start of the Battle of the Somme exactly 100 years ago.
We're going to be back with Hugh and Kirsty on BBC One after breakfast finishes at 9:15. Here we're continuing a special day of coverage of the centenary of the battle, which saw more than 1 million soldiers killed or wounded in one of the bloodiest conflicts in the First World War.
Getting in touch with us on social media this morning as you've watched those pictures coming from Hugh in France with your own memories and reasons for watching. So many people connected in some way to what happened at the Battle of the Somme. Trevor's got in touch. Morning, Trevor. He says, R.I.P. to my maternal grandfather, Thomas James Herbert, who survived the Battle of the Somme, only to serve again in World War II and then to die there in November 1944.
Lisa's been in touch. Many of you very emotional while looking at those images of people paying their respects over the 2-minute silence. Lisa saying she had a small cry at the memorial service, the least that's needed to show her respect. Paula on Facebook, I'll always remember my great-grandfather who gave his life for our country.
Delma says she's wondering what her grandfather would have been thinking this morning. He was there 100 years ago at the Battle of the Somme. She said through his bravery, he survived. He was awarded the military medal, but he never, ever spoke about what he'd seen and what he'd experienced. She says, we today can't even begin to imagine. I'm so very proud of him and all his comrades. And
some wonderful memories being shared with us by you. Thank you very much this morning. Roger Berman and Shirley from Solihull talk of their great-uncle, who'd been captain of Crystal Palace football team before the war and before joining the 5th Royal Irish Lancers. That uncle died at St Quentin on the 23rd of March 1918, 27 months after the terrible slaughter on the 1st of July 1916, what we're commemorating today. And St Quentin, you saw the pictures of Thiepval there, St Quentin just being a 55-minute drive, 35 miles away from Thiepval.
And when you hear those names and stories, it makes more immediate sense of all the names that you see on the commemorations and on the walls and on the monuments, doesn't it? Do get in touch this morning on our Facebook site, via email, on Twitter, with your own remembrances as well of anybody from your family who you're thinking about today.
The time now is 12 minutes to 8. It's time to talk to Carol. Carol's at Wimbledon this morning. Of course, the start of a busy